two frontrunners, Republican Steve Hilton and Democrat Javier Becerra, are leading the packed field of more than 60 candidates.
All right, so here is where the results stand right now. Steve Hilton, Republican, has 28% of the vote with 54% of the expected vote in. Javier Becerra has 25%. So right now, these are our top two.
And it's still too close to call. Let's bring in our KCRA 3 political director, Ashley Zavala, with a look at that race and what the candidates are saying.
Yeah, at this point, none of the candidates are necessarily declaring victory yet, but one is taking somewhat of a victory lap in Sacramento today. I'll get to that in a second. But let's take a look at those numbers. As of this moment, Republican former TV news personality Steve Hilton with 27.8% of the vote, Democratic former U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Javier Becerra with 24.5%, followed by Democratic billionaire Tom Steyer at 19%, Republican Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco at 11%, with still about half of those votes to be counted. Hilton is not yet ready to declare himself the Republican yet, moving on to the November election, but he did spend the day in Sacramento having a couple of press conferences. He told us he does not think that there is a chance he gets locked out of this race. Here's what he said when he asked if he has a preference in opponent, Becerra or Steyer.
I don't mind which Democrat it is because the argument will be the same. Change or more of the same. It's very simple, very straightforward, and in different ways, those two Democrats that are in contention both offer more of the same. Javier Becerra, continuing down the path that we've been on for all these years. I would say Tom Steyer wants to accelerate, go even further and faster down a road that the majority of Californians say they don't like. A majority of Californians have said they want change. And so to go even further and faster in the wrong direction, I don't think is what we need for this state.
Becerra's campaign has been pretty quiet today. Tom Steyer's campaign sent out a memo urging supporters to verify that their ballots have been accepted. His people are signaling he is not conceding anytime soon at this point.
Okay, so but what about the other Republican, Chad Bianco? Has he said anything?
Yeah, no, not yet. In fact, I mean, we've checked his social media, we've checked our emails, we also reached out to his campaign. Still nothing at this point. I mean, he signaled last night that he was going to wait it out and see with more results coming in.
All right, and the counting continues. All right, Ashley, thank you so much.
Okay, so we're taking a deep dive into the election results statewide, and I want to start wide right here. This is what's really interesting. This is where counties across the state lean. So you see the inner part of California really leaned red, Republican. And if you look toward the coastal counties, you could see that it leaned blue. But if we go in a bit closer, I'm going to show you our area specifically because we have traditionally blue counties all across our area. And as you zoom in, you can see only this right here. Yolo County is the only county across our viewing area that leaned blue. Now, that said, we had a lot of Democratic votes that were split. This may be a very different picture as we head on toward the runoff in November. But across our area right now, there is only one county that skewed blue, and that was Yolo County. Lisa?